Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts, and we're back for another Ren and Chinchilla. Now, I had done chalk outlines, which completely blew me away, and I had so much incredible respect for Chinchilla after that, and let me tell you, I could hear Chinchilla in my head. I kid you not, I could hear Chinchilla in my head for like a week after that, right? Little by little, bit by bit, just like, oh my gosh, her sound really stuck with me, and I could still hear it, and I haven't listened to it since, and I could still hear it clearly. So several of you had suggested, check this one out, How to Be Me. So here we go. Let's do it. Let's jump right in.
1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, 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 oh. I don't feel safe in this bed. There are voices in my head. I've been talking to the dead, and the fear baptized me.
These two together are just an incredible duo. I mean, their connection is, you can't create that. I mean, sometimes you can learn it, sometimes you can work on it, and sometimes it is just there. And they just, I mean, the way that they are connected with one another, even just physical look, but additionally with their voices and the way they layer, is just incredible. But she is such a performer, and we know, of course, Ren is as well. But, you know, the way that they're just locked into one another is unbelievable.
The fear baptized me. My kingdom turned to dust, and I watched all my riches rust. Have I lost the Midas touch, or do sad eyes blind me?
Oh.
Over and over we go, over the hills and the valleys below.
Oh, his eyes there. Look at his eyes looking back.
Over the hills and the valleys below.
Yeah.
Oh, and it follows me home, and it suffocates me. Breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. All I know is I forgot how to be me.
I talked about this recently with The Big Push and Romain solo and using silence. And there's so much of it here. And they're using, when they're talking about suffocating, right? Can't breathe, right? And there's these pauses, and it's just, it just builds so much suspense. But I mean, these lyrics, I forgot how to be me, right? It's a lot of it, the story, right? Like, I have the lyrics up, but, you know, I mean, I guess we could talk a little bit about it, but just, you know, I don't feel safe in this their voices in my head. I mean, that same, you know, kind of mental health trauma situation we've seen, you know. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now, because we still got a ways to go.
I forgot how to be me. I don't feel safe in these halls. There are bruises on the walls. There are bodies in the floors, and they breathe so loudly.
There's not bodies, they're bodies. Because we're getting that low sound. Like she's reaching deep into her lower bowels of that chest voice, right? Deep and dark as they go through this. And they're matching one another, which is unbelievable.
There are bodies in the floors, and they breathe so loudly. I wish I could move, get up and walk right out this tomb. Do our saviors die too soon? For my sins surround me over and over.
I was going to do something else after this video, but I'm doing another Ren and Chinchilla because I'm in love with her performance. She's so engaging. Like, they're a perfect match. They really are. They're a perfect match for each other.
Our saviors die too soon. For my sins surround me. Over and over we go. Over the
Oh, I love it.
valleys below. Oh, and it follows me, follows me, follows me, and it suffocates.
Oh, that was epic.
I can't breathe. I said no. I can't breathe. All in
Yeah.
is I forgot how to be me. Hallelujah.
And while she's wailing, also listen. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to be hearing that sound from her for the next week, probably again. But all the while, listen to Ren just going to town on that guitar. I mean, like he's like trying to break it almost. I'm kidding, but you know.
Oh, I can't breathe. All in
Listen.
is I forgot how to be me. Hallelujah. Where is my God? Where are you? Hallelujah.
Look at him. Where is my God? Where are you? Look at him looking up and he's just beckoning. Where the hell are you? How could you possibly put me through this? How can you possibly be?
Where is my God? Where are you? Hallelujah. Nothing is pulling me through. Hallelujah. When I don't know how to be. Hallelujah.
Oh, it was beautiful humming
I
on top.
forgot how to be me. When he gave up the fight,
No, he didn't.
a quick decision late in
No.
the night that stayed with me for all of my
Oh,
life.
he's talking about Joe.
I miss you so.
Oh. It just continues to not, continues to baffle me just how could one person possibly go through so much and still have the strength to be this beacon of hope and still have the passion and the care and the just fuel, the fire to go out there and change the world. To channel all of that and to just be the best version of himself. I mean, Ren is just, it's incredible that we get to be here and witness this, because, this is not natural. It's not normal what this guy's doing and what he's able to continue to do time and time again. And it is natural for someone of that caliber to find people like Chinchilla that just work so magically with him. It's absurd. I mean, here he's got so many themes woven in, right? I already talked a little bit about, I'm looking at the lyrics. I already talked a little bit about kind of mental health trauma. We've got grief, we've got loss. I forgot how to be me, right? This existential reflection. We've talked about chalk outlines as well, and not even feeling like himself, and just, can't feel his body, and, writhing in pain, and just all these things that he's gone through, right? The symbolism, my kingdom turned to dust, and I watched all my riches rust, and I can't breathe, and just such a tough song. And delivered so epically. I mean, that whole section where they're both belting, and then when, they're, he's saying, what was the line? Where is my God? Where are you? And he's looking up and just hollering like, how could this be? Right? And then he says, when he gave up the fight, a quick decision late in the night to stay with me for all my life. I miss you so. And we know he's talking about Joe, or at least I think he is. All right. This is enough for me emotionally. I think I'll end this. Thank you much. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so now. Consider joining us over at a-aronreacts.com/Ren. This video will be available for probably about a week, maybe even longer than that, before everybody else sees it for members. In fact, I'm down to 0 videos as I make this, but I'm doing 10 today, and they'll all be up there long before. And previously, there were, I think, 8 in the membership that were there long before everybody else saw it. And I'll often do it in batches and so forth, but regardless, you'll always get those long before everybody else. Well, maybe not long, but before everybody else, and up to long before. But either way, I appreciate you. Thank you much, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.